Hi, this is a brief demo of updating our website with some Word content. In this case, the Word content is the current flyer for our Lean Six Sigma course, the scholarship for the Lean Six Sigma course. And I'm going to be taking this content here and putting it on the front page of our website and bringing over this title, and then making some slight changes, putting this information of the course dates also there. I'm going to go do this on a subfolder called Concrete5 of our URL, and that means at this location we have something called the Concrete5 content management system, and I can actually go in here from the URL from my browser, and I can actually update this site. The way that I do that is by coming down here and signing in. You see this says sign into the website. I'm going to sign in here. It's already given my name and password, and I just click sign in. And now I'm in a mode from which I can modify the content, and I can see that because I have these buttons up here to make changes. And right now I'm just going to edit the current page that I'm on by clicking on that button. And you can see now that there are red dashed lines around blocks. These blocks are what we can edit. I can't edit the header. That is part of a template that I created. That can be modified, but it has to be done in PHP and HTML, which I'm not going to demonstrate here. But any one of these blocks and the blocks below can be edited. And the way I edit this block, is which I'm going to edit with the Lean Six Sigma content, is left click with my mouse, and up comes these options. I'm going to click on the edit option, and it's going to bring up this editor, which is similar to the editors you see in Constant Contact in WordPress. And I'm going to put this in full screen mode so that it's more visible, hopefully. And like I said, I'm going to take this content here and put in the information for the Six Sigma course and put the title up here. And then I'm going to change this information with the dates of the new courses. Now, to pay attention when you're doing this editing, there's a certain style. If you're familiar with styles in Word, there are also styles in the editor, and this is a paragraph style. And this title is in a style called Heading 2. And I want to adhere to these styles throughout the website, so there's a uniformity to our website. So I want to make sure I stick to those styles after I change the content. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this content here, take this out, go to my Word document, and copy in my content. Control C is all I did here, and then Control V, V for Victor, here. Now there's some extra spacing, as you see, and that's because actually there was some extra carriage returns put in here. There was double spacing put in here. It's not really needed. Okay, it's needed because of the way the style was made for the Word document for paragraphs. I don't need that extra spacing here, so I'm just going to take that out like so. Okay, and you now see that there's actually a little bit more of a problem here. Actually, the second paragraph should end at the green belt certification, so maybe I was too drastic with my deletions. I'm going to put that back in, and here this shouldn't be here. The reason why that was here is because in this document there was some formatting done to get this "the" on the next line, and we don't need that here. So I am going to just delete this, and it brings the course up here and put a space in. The spacing does look a little bit strange here, but let's see if we can live with that. Okay, the style is paragraph, and now I want to change the heading, and remember I want to keep this as heading 2. So I'm going to come into the Word document, grab my title, copy it, and paste it in here. I'll do that I'll delete this and then paste. Oops, is this heading? No, it's been changed to paragraph. So I'm going to change this back to heading. Heading 2 is what we had. And notice that there was some space in here. Again, this spacing was part of the Word document in order to get this kind of formatting that was done here. We're just going to let the editor and the HTML do the spacing for us. And now here I want to change this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change. I have 2 courses here, actually. I think this is what this means. There's a course that starts on Monday, August 22nd. I think it lasts for 5 days. And then there's a second optional course here on September 19th. And so you can register for one or the other courses. So I'm going to put in that information this way. I'm going to put in a title here and call this register for one of the see, I should maybe shouldn't have every word capitalized. Register for one of these 2 offerings. Put a colon afterwards, and I will make the first one will be first course. I think it's a 5-day course, so I'm going to put that in 5-day course starts Monday, August 22nd. And on this next line, I'm using I'll explain what this is in a moment. I'll put the second line here. Second, well, something happened here with the formatting. I don't want to lose that. I could put that back in. It's probably just bolding. So I'm going to change this to second 5-day course starts. Again, my capitalization is different from my header, so let's see. I gotta fiddle with that. That's not right what I got. Let me put in the information first. September 19. Okay, so I don't think I want to have this kind of capitalization, so I'll take this out. 5-day course starts Monday. And then take this and make this capitalized the same way. Okay, and now I want to have a link afterwards that links to this additional information in this flyer. I'm going to put that in on a separate page. Currently, right now, we don't have a constant contact page, so I'm just going to put this on our PDC website. But I will not record that. I will just do that separately. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to put in another row. Now I just want to mention that what you're seeing here in these dashes, this is actually what's called a table, just like a table that you could have in a Microsoft Word document. And it's dashed boundaries because the boundaries are actually invisible when you actually view the document normally or print it out. So I just want to, I'm getting the space in because it seems to work best by having a blank row at the top and the bottom. And so I want to put in one more row to put in this information linked to this other information. So I'm going to go down here to row. And the way I got here is I right-clicked on my mouse, and that brought up this window. And I'm going to say Insert Row Before. And so I'll put in this second row. So I'm going to put in a link. And the way you put in a link is with this guy here. And for some reason I'm not getting that to highlight. So maybe I need to say this like this, more information, and then put in, and then click on this to make it a link. And so it wants a link URL. Currently, right now, I don't have one, so I'm just going to put pdcboston.org for the URL. It's just a placeholder for now. And this is where, as far as I'm going to go here on this edit. So I want to get out of the editor, and if I go back into normal mode instead of full screen mode, I have my closing button down here to update, and it now will update the block. And we now have the information on the page as close, not exactly as we want. Maybe we can play around with it, either with the editor, or if it's something that's you're finding difficulty with the editor, I can change it in HTML, or you can if you are experienced a little bit with HTML. You see this spacing here is a little bit awkward. Here, I will fix that on my own later. For now, let's just consider it done. So to complete the task and to get the site updated, I'm going to exit out of edit mode, and it's going to ask you to either save my edit or discard it. You could discard it or leave it in or leave it in preview mode or publish it. And I'm going to publish it, and I'm going to call it New Lean Six Sigma Announcement. And I'm going to say publish my edit. And it's now there, and I can still make other changes as long as I'm signed in. These are still here. I can go back and edit the page again, as I will later on, to make some changes. But for now, in order to get out of the mode of modifying, I just sign out. And we are all done for now. Thank you.